Welcome back. So, it's a little bit cold here in New Zealand today, so I've got my snuggly blanket and all cozied up and ready to talk with you and see how those cards turned out for the ones that you pulled. I'll do 3 separate videos, one for each of the cards, just so that you can see which one it is and kind of be able to have a reference backwards if you want. Okay? So, first card. I don't know if you can see here. I've got the feather, the pine cone, and the carnelian heart that we've talked extensively about. Okay, so here we go. Carnelian first. We have the raven. The raven. Oh, I love the raven. I have so much connection towards this bird and its cousin, the crow, as well. It has a significance for many different cultures. You have your Celtic ones with the Morrigan, who would turn into, she could turn into a raven at will if she wished. And a lot of people would signify seeing the raven fly by in the midst of a battle, on whichever side it was on was the side that would win, based on the Morrigan. You also have the Norse rendition of the ravens, being the 2 guides to Odin, and helpers to Odin. And then we have the Native Americans as well, who also use the raven symbolically as well. Here, in this card, however, it is all about the raven and where his wings are pointing. So if you can see, one wing is pointing up to the heavens and the other one is curved down to the earth. Another way of reading that is as above, so within, or as above, so below, so within. Okay? What that can mean for you today with the raven is that the meaning behind the card is that you have to trust what you know, when you know, no matter how you know it. Lean into your instincts. Build your confidence on your instincts, because as we all know, our instincts are there. They are an extrasensory thing. They just will guide you in the right place at the right time. The crow is about building confidence in your own abilities and knowing that you can dive deep and connect with spirit, energy, whatever you want to call it. You can dive deep and connect with that and be able to use that to help guide you throughout the rest of your life. So connection with your inner self, with your having your putting your best foot forward, in the sense of trusting what you already know, trusting what your soul knows. Even if you've never experienced something and you say, hey, not so sure. If your belly, that gut feeling, if that says to you that it's a good thing to do it, listen to it and go for it. And vice versa, if that, helps you. Okay, Raven. Okay. Next card. Here we go. This is the one with the pine cone. All right, let's put that aside and flip. Aha! This is the crab. Technically, this is a tarot card set. This one is about this is 4 of shells. I believe that it comes into the same context as cups. However, in this one, we are seeing a hermit crab. Now, hermit crabs love their shells, don't they? They don't want to leave them. It is safe and it is stable and it is, it's cozy and it's comfy and it's not going anywhere until they outgrow it. And then it becomes difficult for them. To me, this card is saying that you are feeling stagnant. You've outgrown your shell and you're stuck. and you don't like it, I think this card is calling for you to say it's time to shed the stability and take a leap. Trust. Again, another card about trust. You have to trust that the right thing is going to happen for you. The longer you stay in that shell, the longer it's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. It's going to be abrasive, and it's just not fitting you properly anymore. This is your card for movement, for taking a leap and finding a new shell, whether that be a job, whether that be a new hobby. It could even be a new relationship. It could be just about anything, really. You may just be feeling like you are not progressing, you are not making any movement, and you're tired of it. Take the leap. Okay, last one, and I'll be right back with that. And finally, we have the feather. Let's take a look at this card and see what you had in mind for yourself when you chose that one. Okay? So, on this one, we have a lovely wee llama. This is one of my son's favorite animals. He loves llamas. What do we know about llamas? They're sure-footed. They are something that can easily plod along and carry heavy loads, and it is a source of, I guess, steady assistance to people who breed them, so in the Andes and everything else where they use llamas quite a bit. When you think of a llama, it just kind of plods along, doesn't it? It's steady, it's patient, it's a very practical animal. It has many, many uses to many people. Now, the Seeker of Fossils bit falls into line with the Pentacle tarot card itself. This card, it's almost like a Taurus-y kind of card, and I don't know if you know any Tauruses or not, but it's that tune into your own perception, when you master being tuned into your own perception, you're able to center yourself a lot better. You're able to position yourself for things, for abundance especially. It comes to you when you know who you are and what you want and how to go about getting it. Tuning into your own soul also helps to free your mind. And by freeing your mind, you can see new alternatives available to you. A lot of ways that you can do this is through grounding techniques. So things like if you look up walking barefoot outside, that's a really great grounding technique. Also, spending some time in meditation, really good for opening up ideas and letting those thought processes come through from spirit or energy or however you want to call it, from the universe. Let those thoughts come through when you can quiet your mind and allow it to expand for what's best for you. Okay, so that's what this card stands for. And if you've got this card, then it's saying, hey, open up, let me in, because I want to give you what you're seeking for. All right, guys, I hope that was a good reading for you. I hope that had some meaning for you all. And yeah, I'll do another one in a few days' time and see. We'll try it again. All right, take good care, guys. Be safe, and make good choices and all of that good stuff. All right.